at this moment in time, we're looking to the future. We look to the future to try and look at what's in the pipeline in terms of new varieties that mean we won't have to apply the fungicide, and also for new fungicides that will help sustain our cultivars if they break down. The strobilurins in Europe, in cereals, are at the end of their day. There is a new family of fungicides which are mentioned in your book in some detail, called the SDHIs, the succinate dehydrogenase inhibitors, if you really want to impress down the pub. The SDHIs are very similar to the strobes. They're great protectants. They work on the mitochondria, but they're going to have variable curative activity. So what you're going to see is around the world, these products are still going to be mixed with the triazoles. Just like the strobes here, Amistar Extra and Opera are mixed. They're mixes of two modes of action. The problem, if we're not careful in Australia, is if we overuse or don't pay due respect to how we use our fungicides, we could start developing resistance. In fact, we've already now got resistance in powdery mildew to the triazole fungicides. At this stage, it seems to be that the products such as tebuconazole are more affected. But it may well only be a matter of time before the other products in that same family start to be ineffective against powdery. Therefore, in the future, one of the things that we need to do is to actually have, I think, a more diverse range of fungicides available to growers at a reasonable price that mean that there's at least a chance to mix different modes of action. I believe in the Mallee region, the first fungicide timing on barley is ideally suited to growth stage 30, 31. In wheat, I believe it's nearer 31 to 32. In all other regions, on barley, I'd always consider coming back with a second spray, because I want to put some fungicide on that flag sheath. So Orn's tipping is a key timing for the second spray in barley. In a Mallee region though, you have to consider whether the weather will be your second fungicide. The first spray timing with stripe rust I still think should be 31, 32. In the Mallee region, and with varieties that have got good APR, adult plant resistance, and we haven't talked much about that, you may not need a second spray. Mallee regions or varieties with good APR, you may not need a second spray. That's because APR is increasingly active as you move towards head emergence.